Namaste, good day friends. We have with us very special guest, Her Excellency Ms. Neeta Bhushan, the High Commissioner of India to New Zealand. Thank you ma'am for your time to speak to the Indian News.
Thank you. Namaste to all
Namaste.
your viewers.
Ma'am, first of all, many congratulations on a very successful series of events on India's 79th Independence Day in Auckland and Wellington.
Thank you.
How could you do and where did the inspiration come from?
No, the inspiration, of course, comes from our Honorable Prime Minister, who
Yeah.
himself, guides all of us. And it is such a big occasion for us. We are celebrating our 79th Independence Day. So we wanted to get more and more involved with the community, our diaspora members, and also bring the leaders of New Zealand, because a lot has happened in on the friendship side, partnership side, and our relations are growing at a very fast pace. And you may have seen that so many leaders, including Prime Minister himself, leader of the opposition was there, Minister Mark Mitchell was there, and so many MPs. And this is just a reflection of the hard work all of us are doing to build the linkages between India and New Zealand.
Ma'am, as we come to know that your tenure is about to end and you will be leaving the country soon for your new assignment, what have been the major achievements and challenges that you have faced and you have come along with this 3 years tenure?
Yes, thank you for that question. I think, this is part of our diplomatic life that we finish one assignment and get on to another. So, so I will be having a successor, and of course, I will leave New Zealand in a few weeks or months. I don't know exactly, but in the coming weeks. The one of the major achievements, I mean, there has been a broad range of achievements. Let me just give you some which are really substantive and which have come to bring our two countries very close.
Yeah.
One of the biggest achievements has been the opening of the Consulate General of India here in Auckland, because I noticed that our diaspora was growing, especially in Auckland and nearby areas, and there was need for efficient and speedy services. And also, India is increasing its diplomatic footprint all over the world. We are opening new embassies and posts, and so opening of this post in Auckland would be very beneficial. As you have seen, so many services are being given, and our officers are able to engage with the diaspora much more easily, because of the proximity. And in case of any emergency, the community members don't have to come to India, or even our Kiwi friends who need urgent visas, they don't have to come to Wellington, they can just come to Auckland. I think that is a big milestone. In addition to that, let me talk about our business and trade. I think it was a little bit below potential, definitely, but now the speed is catching up. So free trade negotiations are already underway. Last I heard 2 or 3 rounds had
I
taken
was
place.
about to ask you this question.
Huh.
So you have answered my two or three question in one answer.
Okay.
So how has this relation between the two countries evolved under your leadership?
I think we have seen a huge growth in our partnership, and that is very encouraging and satisfying.
Yeah.
And not just me, my whole team, the community members, the leaders, we have worked together. This
Yeah.
has been the big major achievement, and we work together to strengthen our partnerships. And in many ways, for example, not just free trade negotiations, but we have signed MOUs in the defense sector. Earlier, we had signed a white shipping agreement in 2022, just when I had joined. This year, during Prime Minister Laxon's visit, we signed the MOU on defense cooperation.
Yes.
We are both countries which are maritime nations, and we both are democracies which work for a free and fair Indo-Pacific region that is peaceful and prosperous. So our cooperation is very crucial to that. Even in the area of customs, we have signed an MOU recently to cooperate between both our countries. If in You have seen that several Indian Navy ships came here,
Yeah.
and Tekaha, the Royal New Zealand Navy,
Visited Bombay.
visited Mumbai.
Hmm.
Mumbai. So this sort of interaction was due for a long time, and I'm so happy that we were able to work together for this.
Ma'am, I'm sure you would be aware, you have been here 3 years now, about some fringe elements in this country who always work against India, and they are creating a bad image of the country. Because they come from India, so that gives a bad name to the overall Indian community here. What's our government doing about it?
No, there are challenges. I will say that yes, there have been some challenges, but we are meeting these challenges head on. The support is growing, uh, our outreach is growing. As you saw, some of the community leaders were from all parts of India. All various religions were represented. People are realizing that India is one of those countries where actually we have this unity in diversity. The fringe elements don't bother us so much, to be honest, because they are what they are, fringe
You
elements.
don't think there are going to be any hurdle in the coming business or other deals or ties with the government?
No, we are moving steadfast on all their negotiations and all the free trade agreement negotiations and other areas, and I don't think that is a problem.
What's your main takeaway of your tenure when you go for a new assignment? What would you remember was your most successful achievement of your 3 year tenure?
It is hard to pinpoint one particular moment or achievement. What I think is that over the last 3 years, I had the opportunity to work with the then Labour government when I had
Yes,
joined,
yes,
and then subsequently with the
national led.
national led government.
Yeah.
And I think it has been a very enriching experience to see how our diaspora has also grown, and they are contributing in so many ways. Overall, it has been a very good experience.
Great. Now, ma'am, what message would you want to give to the Indian news viewers and the Indian diaspora in general?
I just want to say that we are very proud of all the work that you are doing, because the actual work is being done on the ground by all our community and diaspora members. The celebrations of the festivals, the small events and the big events which bring together families and communities together. So please continue that on a bigger scale, and that all viewers and all the diaspora members should continue to be engaged with India, and take their Kiwi friends to India, and also help us in spreading the message of this peace, and the fact that our two countries have been close, and that we can be even closer in the coming years.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.